My name is Evelyn, and I will be talking about the poetry, literature, and music of the Holocaust. I've always been interested in poetry, literature, and music. I don't have a favorite because I think all three have similar influential effects on people. The victims of the Holocaust are included in these people. I think they use music, poetry, and literature as a gateway to their relief and as a way of letting people know how the Holocaust really was, not just how we think it was. Poetry was their way of directly telling the world what they exceptionally felt, and a way of just venting by use of poetry. Music was used as a way of conserving and indirectly stating the victim's sympathy and personal feelings. Literature was more of telling the world what had happened and what their experiences had been like, both visually and mentally. This poem was written by Barbara Sonek. We played, we laughed, we were loved. We were ripped from the arms of our parents and thrown into the fire. We were nothing more than children. We had a future. We were going to be lawyers, rabbis, wives, teachers, mothers. We had dreams, then we had no hope. We were taken away in the dead of the night like cattle in cars, no air to breathe, smothering, crying, starving, dying, separated from the world to be no more. From the ashes hear our plea, this atrocity to mankind cannot happen again. Remember us, for we were the children whose dreams and lives were stolen away. This poem was written by Avram Sutzkever on July 10, 1944. Have you seen, in fields of snow, frozen Jews row on row, blue marble forms a line, not breathing, not dying, somewhere a flicker of a frozen soul, glint of fish in an icy swell, all brewed. Speech and silence are one, night snow encases the sun. A smile glows immobile from a rose lips chill, baby and mother, side by side. Fist fixed in ice of a naked old man, the powers undone in his hand. I've sampled death in all guises, nothing surprises. Yet a frost in July in this heat, a crazy assault in the street, I in blue carry on, face to face, frozen Jews in a snowy space. Marble shrouds my skin, words ebb, light grows thin, I'm frozen, I'm rooted in place. Art and writings weren't the only things that were stolen. During the Holocaust, millions of innocent lives and dreams were stolen too. Hope, faith, dreams, love, and the souls of innocents were all stolen within just a few years, maybe even in a few nights in some cases. Some that were taken were lucky enough to survive, but in most cases only the body and broken heart survived. Their eyes didn't see their blossoming surroundings. They only saw the darkness and destruction. One Jew who had survived the Holocaust later remembered the slaughter of the Krakow ghetto and described a blonde little girl. This is a summary of what he had said. When I came to Ploskow the first day, they put me in a group where we were digging a huge grave. They brought in trucks with children, from infant to about 12 years old. They were all killed. A little girl, a beautiful blonde girl, sat down in the grave, dressed in an Eskimo white fur coat, was all bloody, and asked for a little bit of water. This child swallowed so much blood because it was shot in the neck, and then it started to vomit so terribly, and then it laid down and it says, "Mother, turn me around, turn me around." It was half dead after it was shot, and this child sat down in the grave among all the other corpses and asked for water. There was no mother or father, only children in that grave. So this little girl lay down and asked to be turned around. What happened to it, I don't know. It was probably covered alive with chlorine. I'm sure because they didn't give another shot to that girl. Over 1 million children younger than 16 died during the Holocaust. She was one of them.